What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now Plus. I'm Alex, and in this video, I want to talk about the trailer for Venom 2. We finally got it after a long wait, after multiple, I would say, not necessarily fake outs, but multiple people telling, or maybe even the same person saying over and over again, like, oh, it's coming this week, or it's coming this time, and it never happened. And I don't really blame that person all that much. And then here we are. Trailer is out, and I think a lot of people are very excited. Now, I'm going to be flat out honest with you. This is coming from somebody that, as of the time of recording this, as of the time of watching this trailer, I've never seen Venom. It's a movie that literally just slipped through my radar in terms of I never saw it in theaters, and I never pushed myself to actually watch it. I will watch this. Maybe I can review it several years later, but I will be watching this movie before Venom 2 just to make sure everybody's okay with that. But honestly, the title of this video, I don't look at it as insulting. I honestly don't think anybody should look at it as insulting. One of the main things I've heard from Venom is that it really is that kind of movie. It's a movie that I don't think that many people thought was going to make as much money as it did, and I don't think it's guaranteed that Venom 2 is going to do all that well, because Venom, again, from what I've seen, has a lot of issues, but it was a movie that was kind of big, dumb fun. And this movie looks like big, dumb fun. Now, I love Woody Harrelson, so I'm happy, okay, that this is going to focus very heavily on him, very heavily on Carnage. I mean, the movie looks a lot like 1, in my opinion, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I liked the aesthetic. I liked how 1 looked going into it. Now, again, I haven't actually watched it to kind of have that thing come to life, but it seems to have the action that people would want. It looks very dark, okay? But while also having a little bit of a lighter tone, especially with Venom being almost like comedic relief, it seems like, in this trailer, right? Tom Hardy is another thing. I personally really like him. Now, I don't know how he does in the first movie, but I do like him as an actor in general, so you guys will have to let me know in the comments what you thought of him. There just seemed to be I don't even know how to put it into words, but like throughout the trailer, the idea of it being kind of dumb, the idea, because I guess that is maybe the most insulting word out of big, dumb fun, because big and fun actually are pretty okay, right? If you have a movie that you say, it's big fun, maybe it doesn't sound like the right words to use, and it doesn't sound like you put them in the right order. But when you say dumb, now it's like, oh, okay, it's not really smart. Maybe it's not taking itself too seriously. And that's kind of what I'm getting from this movie, is that it is taking itself seriously in a way, but I think it will care. And obviously, because it's in kind of I guess they said that it's not technically in Spider-Man's universe, it's in kind of like a spin-off world, so it is kind of on its own, so like they have to pay attention to certain things, right? But it just doesn't seem like a movie that's gonna have the deepest themes, the deepest messages. And to be honest with you, here's the deal, because I said this for things like Godzilla vs. Kong, I'm not actually opposed to big, dumb, fun movies. Now, I didn't like at all Godzilla vs. Kong, but that's because of several things. I'm not going to get too far into it because it's a Venom video, but as long as this movie reflects what it's trying to do. So, like, if it's trying to take itself very seriously, tell a very dark and gritty and, I don't know, like a certain kind of tone of the plot and all that stuff, but then it's doing all this stupid stuff that, like, yeah, on its own, like, if you just had a movie built around, again, big, stupid or big, dumb fun, like, those two things don't, they're polar opposites. So that's kind of what I was coming from with Godzilla vs. Kong, where the movie took itself very seriously. It didn't take itself very, cheap, but then a lot of the things kind of were, you know what I mean? So and that's, I guess that's opinionated, but I do think a lot of the things I saw for Godzilla vs. Kong was, again, big, dumb fun. And that's fine as long as the movie and how it acts, reflects that. And I don't think that it did. So that's why I was kind of opposed to it. Now, you could have a different opinion than me, and that's absolutely, totally cool. So for Venom, I don't know. I don't know how this movie, Let There Be Carnage, I don't know how it's going to kind of treat itself. If it treats itself as big, dumb fun, and it is big, dumb fun, well, then you're going in expecting that. I guess, being an outsider, being someone who didn't even watch the first one, I may just go in to both of them, especially 1 now, just expecting, okay, don't take this too seriously. It's not even all that good. Nobody's really exactly sure why it made all the money that it did, but, there's definitely something there. Okay, there's something there that people like, and then just have fun with it. You know what I mean? That kind of phrase, have fun with it. So that's what I kind of get. Again, even without watching the first one, that's what I get from this trailer. Have fun with it. See Venom, see them doing crazy things, see Carnage, see where they set up for the future, because there's no way, obviously, it's just going to be these. Now, people even thought that Spider-Man, even because of, the deals that Disney and Sony have had, maybe Spider-Man somehow makes it into this universe. Now, again, they did say this is a separate universe, but that doesn't mean, especially literally because of the multiverse, that doesn't mean Tom Holland's Spider-Man can't come in just for a couple seconds as a cameo and then pop back out. So that is, I would say, absolutely possible still, honestly, to happen. You got some comedy. To be honest with you, almost all of the comedy in the trailer didn't land, which is okay. Because again, technically it's not okay, because that's not a good sign. But again, that's just my opinion, and that doesn't mean the movie's going to be bad. Actually, a recent example would be the Suicide Squad trailer. I did not like almost whatsoever. I kind of liked it, but I mainly didn't like the first trailer. But then remember, they did a second trailer like a week or two later. I actually I like way more the second trailer than the first trailer. Okay, so I think they actually did a really good job. I think that's literally just how you put together trailers. So sometimes you can make good trailers, sometimes you can make bad ones. I think this one got the gist of what the movie's going to be. Big set pieces, some story there, right? But not maybe too much, not too much, maybe not too much character development or anything like that, but a little bit of a dynamic between Eddie Brock, right, and Venom. Again, there's that comedic relief, there's some big action sequences, and that's what you're getting from this movie. A little bit of a darker movie, and literally in terms of like coloring and shade, it definitely looks like the film takes place in the dark more than the light, okay? But again, that's fine. I'm looking forward to it. Honestly, I'm happy that we just get to see it, that literally the trailer's in front of us, because I feel like most of this journey has not even been people, it's like, I would say wanting the trailer, like people wanted the trailer, but I don't even know how much people wanted like the actual content we were getting from the trailer. It was just constantly being strung along with the movie's delayed, and not as delayed as Morbius, but the movie's delayed like 1,000 times. There's a trailer coming, oh, but it's not. There's a trailer coming this week, oh, but it's not. Over and over and over again, and then finally we got it, right? So I think that's kind of the biggest win of today, is just the fact that we got the trailer. It actually almost doesn't even matter what was in the trailer in the first place, you know what I mean? So let me know, guys, in the comments below, what'd you think? Are you interested in this movie? Do you think it does look like big dumb fun? Do you think it could be more than that? Let me know. As always, make sure you guys are subscribed to this channel. Hit the bell icon so you guys know when all these videos go up. And I do a brand new video on this channel every single day, and so I hope to see you guys for tomorrow's video.